Even though Estonia is a small country, it has plenty to offer travelers. A hidden gem in northern Europe, Estonia is largely undiscovered. There are medieval cities and forests, misty bogs, and ancient traditions in this former Soviet state. Apart from the most visited city, Tallinn, there are many other places that one needs to see when in Estonia. The scenery is like something from a fairy tale. Make Estonia part of your travel plans and know these 9 captivating places it offers. Number 9. Promenade along Narva River. The Narva River Promenade offers incredible sightseeing opportunities that are virtually unmatched elsewhere in Estonia. An uninterrupted waterfront walkway, 967 meters in length, runs along the western shore of Narva River, the natural border between the European Union and Russia. The serene promenade offers a variety of interesting and beautiful views, no matter where you stand. The Herman Castle, a 14th century stone structure, can be found in the west, near the bastion walls. Just north of the harbor is a beautiful area known as Narva. A fabulous beach house and fantastic architecture are found in the Georg recreation area in the south. Enjoy a stroll or bike ride along the promenade, watch fly fishermen, and enjoy the sunset. Number 8. National Park of the Matsalu. The Matsalu National Park is a veritable wonderland for nature lovers and wildlife seekers who visit Estonia, while it's a patchwork of riparian wetlands, reed grass plains, and blooming flood meadows flowing along the Kuressaare River Delta. Among the 400 square kilometers of parks, birds are endangered species like the white-tailed eagle and colossal flocks of barnacle geese and tufted ducks. It is also home to the continent's largest number of crane migrants, which can be seen stopping here in the fall. There are also wild horses roaming along the wetlands, often grazing between wooded fishing huts and the trail leading to Suitsu. Located along the East Atlantic Flyway, Matsalu National Park is a key area for bird migration. It is a popular destination for bird watchers. The place is a must for nature lovers. An experience like this will last you your entire life. Number 7. The Seaplane Harbour in Lanusa Dam. Among Estonia's most popular attractions, Lanusa Dam Seaplane Harbour is well suited to both maritime enthusiasts and everyday tourists. Tallinn's award-winning maritime museum houses over 200 authentic maritime objects and vessels in a beautiful column-free concrete dome that is the world's first high-volume columnless museum. The exhibit also illustrates the event that led to the sinking of the MS Estonia ferry. In addition to this attraction, the museum's permanent collection includes a submarine from the 1930s, a steam-powered icebreaker from the early 1900s, and the remains of one of Estonia's oldest vessels. There is also the opportunity to take a souvenir photo in the Navy uniform and to fold paper airplanes. Visitors can also enjoy an even more immersive experience by using interactive simulators which represent what flying is like. Number 6. The island of Hiiumaa. Known as the second largest island in Estonia, Hiiumaa is a fantastic destination that you should visit if you want to get away from the crowds. Located on a secluded island, you can feel as if you reach the final frontier due to the scenery and secluded nature of this island. Hiiumaa is perfect for those who want a few days away from Tallinn's bustle. It is on this island that the Kopu lighthouse can be found, one of Estonia's best attractions. The lighthouse has been continuously operating since 1531 and has been one of the oldest in the world. Along the peninsula, you will find many more lighthouses, making it a wonderful walking destination. Those who wish to visit this popular attraction are welcome to take a look around. Hiiumaa Island is a good place to visit if you are looking for a nature getaway in Estonia. Number 5. Tartu, the capital of southern Estonia. Despite being smaller than Tallinn, Tartu is one of Estonia's most populated cities. There are a variety of things to see and do. The sights and sounds of the city were surprising. There are many students in the city because it is home to one of the country's most prestigious universities. At night, the city can be a lively place, with plenty of clubs and bars to look into if you're feeling like hitting the town. A city like Tartu suffered the same fate from the Soviet Union. You can visit Great House, where there is a description of the KGB cells that were located in the basement for the purpose of incarceration and torture. While Estonia's Tartu isn't the most well-known destination, it's worth taking the time to see when you are there. Number 4. Get lost in the Kihnu Island. Estonia's Kihnu Island is another natural area worth exploring if you want to get away from civilization. Located off the coast of the mainland, Kihnu is a much smaller island than Saaremaa or Hiiumaa. Although the town has only 600 residents, it maintains a certain charm and is representative of rural Estonian life. In fact, UNESCO has added Kihnu culture to its list of World Culture Heritages. Fishing is a major occupation for most islanders, so it is a part of that heritage. On the island, you will find a large number of residents serving fish and traditional Estonian food. As a result of Kihnu's tranquility, it feels like you've retired from the rat race and are living in a secluded paradise. If you are thinking of taking a weekend trip to Estonia, you should Kuressaare Episcopal Castle. Kuressaare Episcopal Castle is surrounded by a moat that has stood tall since the 1380s, a fortification one of the best preserved in the Baltic region. The castle has many unique spaces to explore, including the Covenant Building, steep stairs, cloister, refectory, and the bishop's living quarters, where 11 Baroque wood carvings are on display. The entire day can be spent here, taking in the castle's Gothic atmosphere and exploring its many spaces. You can enjoy a delicious lunch at the Tower Cafe while taking in the magnificent views. Through historic artifacts on display, such as more than 2,000 antique coins dating back to the 1620s, the on-site museum illustrates what life was like in the castle during its time in use hundreds of years ago. Estonia's oldest working cannon is also fired during the busy summer months, so tourists can take part in traditional activities such as archery, pottery making, and music performances. Consider booking a bishop's dinner at the castle if you're traveling with a group. A historical demonstration of century-old table manners is part of the 2-hour culinary event. At the event, dishes will be prepared using historic recipes and drinks will be served in goblets. Number 2. Typa, Painting and Art Center. Are you convinced that print and typography have become extinct with the advent of digital technologies? If so, think again. Estonians keep this cherished tradition alive in Typa, a privately owned museum and studio. A collection of historic printing machines and paper-making equipment at Typa, formerly known as the Estonian Print and Paper Museum, will make you fall in love with the printed word all over again. This museum possesses a mesmerizing collection of letterpress alphabets in every style imaginable, sure to take design lovers' breath away. In addition to the museum's range of workshops, Typa offers an opportunity to try making a notebook with an old press, making paper from pulp, or designing a linocut print. You can also commission a custom diary, print, or album from the professionals on staff. Number 1. Explore the Old Town of Tallinn. Estonia offers a number of options for your trip to the Baltic states. If your visit is for a full-blown vacation or just a day trip on a Baltic cruise, make sure to tour Tallinn's Old Town as much as your schedule permits. A former home of Danish and German rich merchants in the 13th century, the Hanseatic city is one of the most pristine Hanseatic cities in the world. UNESCO designated the Old Town in 1997 as a World Heritage Site, known for its cobblestone streets and medieval churches. Visit one of the oldest continuously running pharmacies in Europe by starting your journey at Reapteek. The building houses fascinating exhibits of antique medieval devices, instruments, and techniques. Look for the distinctive circular stone located in the center of Town Hall Square. There you can try to spot the steeples of the 5 Tallinn churches. Tallinn Town Hall contains art and Gothic arches, and you should take your time and explore the rest of Old Town, which includes old churches, the Russian Orthodox Cathedral, and the Patkuli platform, which offers a postcard-worthy view. Touring Tallinn is like traveling back in time. In this fastic destination, there are no chances of getting bored. Estonia is worth listing on your bucket list. Let us know if you traveled to this beautiful country. Thank you for watching and see you in the next video.